Good morning. Welcome to Christopher Laprath, Seeing the Unseen. Thank you for being here. It's a thrill to do these, and we always start off each session with lighting some incense and sending you good juju. Here's some great energy for you today, and we'll do a little bit of card pulling, not only for you as an individual, but also for the group and for the upcoming week for all of us to set the energy up right. And the incense is an incredible tool to be able to do that. We're going to be pulling some cards. So thank you for joining us. I'm going to put the incense back here so we can actually watch it as it burns down. But incense is really important for even cleaning an area. That's why it's been used for millennia, not only in religious ceremonies, but in people's homes. What I want to start off with is a card generally for everyone that's going to be joining us today. And thank you. I love my selenite candle too. The selenite behind me. Those are really also very useful for helping to clean energy. We'll start off, I'd like to just pull a card generally. There'll be a theme for the week. Thank you so much. Hang on just a moment. What I do is, if you haven't joined me before, is I allow the cards to fall out of the deck. And I realize for me that works because I always feel like it's your higher self, or a higher source that pulls the cards. I'm going to pull a card for all of us. Keep this in mind. If you want to go grab a pen and a piece of paper and just jot some ideas down, even though I'm pulling cards for other people, because everything is connected in this universe, it may have a message for you as well. So keep that in mind. So, there we go. The card for all of us this week is harmony. Okay. Look at this card. It's called the Harmony card. It is music. When you get into your head, when you get into your worries or stuff is coming at you, put on music. Music affects a different part of your brain, and it'll help get you out of that. So I use music. I use essential oils. If you don't have essential oils, if you're in a funk, go to your cabinet and just take a sniff of cinnamon or clove or whatever it is that you have in your cabinet, because the olfactory bulb is connected to that part of the brain that does memory and emotions. So if you're in a funk, if you smell something, that will help. And also, that's why I light incense. It also lifts the energy. It helps people feel better. And with this harmony, music is really important for all of us this week. So this is the card for all of us this week. This is the harmony card, and turning on the music. Let the music help you. It can be very soothing, and that's one of the major things that we're really focusing on this week then, is to create more harmony in our lives. Okay. So this is the Nine of Swords. It has to do with cruelty. Remember, as kids, we would say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You've had some words flung at you. You've had belief systems put on you that don't fit you. So let me explain this. It's easy to say, what they said doesn't bother me. I know it's easy to say that, but who of us isn't affected by what other people say or what other people think of us. So this is about the expansion of consciousness and letting go of what no longer serves you. What So last week, I'll give you an example of this. I was coming down to the show, and people were texting me. I don't text and drive, but I had to pull off. Well, in the meantime, I'd been trying to call my son on my Bluetooth, so I'm not like on the phone, but it's on my Bluetooth car, people. So it was safe. But the call wasn't going through, and then people were texting me. So I thought, I'm just going to pull off at this exit. And it's weird that my phone didn't work. I couldn't reach my son because he was on the way down to the studio to help with the production crew. He's part of the Scooby Gang. And as I pulled off, he was right beside me. He was pulling off at the same time. And if you guys know Phoenix, it's a huge city. The chances of that, very limiting, very small. And then I got lost after we spoke, and he couldn't reach me. I couldn't reach him. We spoke about what we needed to talk about and what we needed to plan. I kept driving. He kept driving. He had forgotten his computer. That's what he needed to tell me. He had to go back and get his computer. In the meantime, I checked the messages, and I got at the stop sign, and I got lost coming back down to the studio that I've been here 100 times. Like, the chances of getting lost is highly unusual. So when energies, the reason I'm telling you this is when energies get a little bit wonky, like they can with things that people say to you, it's not about you. It's about them. Okay? So this is kind of psychology 101. I do have a degree in psychology, but when people are yelling at you and accusing you of something, it's not about you. So use that as a tool to go, wait a minute, what is this showing me about them? What do they believe about themselves? So cruelty for you and for all of us is really, it can be a tool. Like, there are channels on YouTube right now that have hundreds of thousands, millions of followers just following YouTubes on narcissism. Okay. So that is something that is very, very prevalent in our society. So if you are questioning anything that's anyone said to you, reach out to one of us. You can go onto my website. You can reach out through Facebook. You can instant message me that way, okay? Three of Wands, virtue. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having this card come up. Your guides pulled it. But it's a really good reminder for all of us. We do have people on the other side. We do have angels. We do have beings around us that are there to help us. If you could possibly know who is around to help you, you would allow nothing to get in your way. And so this is a message for all of us. You know, to thank those guides and to call on those beings, call on those angels, however you term it, okay? My belief is that none of us are really from here. Some of us are, but this is about the virtue card, and you've got three beams of light coming into you from guides, and they're call on them for help, especially right now in what you're facing or what you're going through. You are going to get that direction. But understand that it's going to just appear. Like, you're not able to say the wrong thing to the right person. You're not able to say the right thing to the wrong person. So the words will come. What it is that you actually really need will show up. This is the 9 of Wands. Power. It's a matter of calling on the power. The power is available for us to create whatever it is that we want. Pull in the power and notice who's trying to hop onto your Wi-Fi. I'm not a tech guy, but this is about reclaiming all of your power and not letting it go out or let people tap into it. Like people, use your Wi-Fi, or they'll what's the other word for, like, Cox, like when your bandwidth, they'll log into your or piggyback off of you. And so this is about getting the piggies off your back. That you don't need to provide for yourself first. Take care of you first. Like they always say, right? When the oxygen masks drop on the plane, put the oxygen mask on first. Take care of you first, then you can help other people. Notice when people are trying to hack into you, and this is about claiming your full power. And once people show you who they are, believe them the first time. So some people get energy by playing the poor me part. Oh, can you help me? But here's the thing about people that play the poor me part. They're the most dangerous. They will turn on you worse than your worst enemy. Yep, been there, done that. Can you tell? Yeah. You let anyone and everyone know that could benefit from this. I really appreciated Larry and Tara for sharing this with their family, that I was able to help them. So if there's anyone that you can think that I can help, and you can help them, let them know about this program Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be back. You can instant message me, and let them know just to log on to Twitch TV, just like you did. If you could just walk them through it and hit the word follow, that's going to help tremendously. If you'd like to donate, you can hit the donate button. But thank you all so much for being here. I look so forward to being seen here Friday and Sunday next week. Many blessings. Thank you.